at this time of year when the World Cup is going as successfully as is. I'm sure there are plenty of kids who are glued to their TV screens and maybe watching England enjoy a bit of success for the first time. So let's talk about the impact that it can have with the Liverpool area manager for Little Sports Coaching. Good afternoon, Eamon.
Good afternoon, you okay?
Very well, thanks. Great to have you on. First of all, tell us a little bit about what Little Sports Coaching is.
It's basically a sports coaching business. We deliver PE and sport in and out of schools, and we coach football as well.
Fantastic stuff. So why is the World Cup and grassroots football, how can they go hand in hand?
I just think it's fantastic. The whole buzz around the World Cup is really help children get more engaged in football. The activity levels obviously progressed throughout the time, and the whole buzz around it, the fun aspect around it, has really helped inspire the children to take part in football. And this is children from all abilities. And at Little Sports, we've seen, a huge interest in children taking part. And, the children looking up to players such as Harry Kane and Jordan Henderson, especially being part of Merseyside. These players are, huge role models. And just watching them and being part of the whole World Cup has been fantastic. The children took part in tournaments at grassroots level, which are World Cup themed as well, which has been a massive boost. And just the whole fun aspect of it has been fantastic. Anything else?
I was going to say, well, grassroots football in particular has been something that's been in the spotlight here on Merseyside and across the UK over the last few years, really, because people would like to see more funding put into it. It is so important, because without it and without the stuff that you're doing, we wouldn't be finding these stars of the future.
Yes, I totally agree. I think there needs to be more of a limelight towards investing in not just the clubs, but also the coaches as well. I believe the only way we can mirror the success we've had at the moment at the World Cup is to invest in this, and hopefully we can have some future stars in World Cups, in Euros, at Premier League level. And basically I think a massive investment needs to be within grassroots football, and just the support is massive, especially for the children.
I know the World Cup's only been going on for, about 3 weeks now? I think it might be 3 weeks today even. Have you noticed even a boom in that time of people showing an interest?
Yeah, definitely. I'd say even children who are disengaged within football have really shown an interest. I mean, we're getting more children active. We're getting lots of children, taking part, getting to grips with the World Cup team, whether they want to be, the next Neymar or the next Harry Kane. There's just been a massive interest, and it's been great for us. As we can show off our coaching skills, we can progress the children's ability levels as well, and it's been fantastic. Just the whole buzz around it has been brilliant, and hopefully, long-term wise, we can mirror this image of children, progressing to the next step from grassroots football onto academy level, and hopefully can be the next World Cup stars.
Absolutely. Well, you mentioned being the next Neymar there. Are you teaching gymnastics as well then, so they can roll around?
Well, believe it or not, some of the children have been mimicking some of the dance moves, and also he's been mimicking some of the dives in Neymar, so we've seen a couple of roles in training, which is quite comedy as well.
I bet it is. You're listening to Radio City Talk. It's full time with Matt Jones. I'm speaking to Eamon, who's the Liverpool area manager for Little Sports Coaching, about grassroots football, how that can build on the success of the World Cup as well. I mean, when I think of how a sporting event has kind of inspired the nation, I always think of the 2005 Ashes series and the cricket there, because so many kids on the back of that Ashes series decided they wanted to start playing cricket. They wanted to be the next Kevin Peterson. They wanted to be the next Andrew Flintoff or Steve Harmison or whoever it was, and there was a huge boom in participation levels, and it was great for the sport. And the same will happen here for football if England do manage to beat Sweden at the weekend.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's going to have a very similar effect. The further we're getting in the group stages and in the knockout stages, we're seeing more and more interest of children. It's really great for the sport. It's great for us as a nation. And the whole buzz around the World Cup has been absolutely inspiring and fantastic. I mean, getting kids more active is the main aim, and to progress them to the next level, would be the ideal situation. And here at Little Sports, that's what we try and do. We try and get more children active and engage as many sports as possible. So hopefully England can win it. Coming home.
It is coming home. How nervous were you when those penalties were being taken the other night?
Oh, I couldn't watch, and obviously being a Liverpool fan, Jordan Henderson missed as well, so I felt a little bit sorry for him. But the whole mindset of the team's been brilliant, and it's a young team which is inspiring for children and inspiring for all as well.
Certainly is. Just on Henderson, firstly, before we talk about it being a young team, I actually didn't think it was that bad a penalty. It wasn't too far off being in the corner. It's just that Ospina gets the right way.
No, as a coach, it was, in my eyes, it was a brilliant penalty. We always tell the children, to aim for the corners low and hard, and I think Henderson did that. It was a brilliant save, so unlucky Hendo.
Absolutely. And in terms of the team, you mentioned there that it is a young squad, and it does feel like there's a bit more of a connection to this team than there has been of the teams that have gone to World Cups in the past. I don't know why that is, but certainly that's going to be helping engage people in the sport as well.
Definitely, I think it's visible that some of these players have been playing together for a long time, whether, through the youth system, and there's a real connection on and off the pitch. And, we try and mimic that in our junior football as well, so all the children, are all friends, and there's a great atmosphere around it. And it's not always about winning, at Little Sports we always try and, look at the fun aspect of things, and I believe in anything you do in life, if you're having fun, you're going to excel and you're going to be the best at the sport or the activity. So that's really important. I think England have shown that so far.
Having fun is definitely so important, because if you're not having fun, you're not going to carry on, are you?
Exactly, yeah. And I think that's where, at an academy level for grassroots football, some academy teams have struggled a little bit, because there's been an emphasis on progressing to the next step, and there's a bit of pressure on the children, to be honest with you. And I think if we step away from that and look more about the fun aspect as number one, are the children developing number two. And, it's a bonus if they win or not, especially at grassroots level. So I think we need to look at that as well as a nation. Absolutely.
Then let's just very quickly mention the Sweden game on Saturday then. Thoughts, are we going to do it?
I think we're going to do it. I'm going to go for 2-0 England.
Fantastic. I hope you're right. Eamon, and hopefully we do keep seeing more grassroots stars that are being developed as well. So keep on doing the great work that you're doing, and thanks for your time this afternoon.